Hi, I'm Sean. Welcome to your weekly astrology report. Please scroll down for your sun, moon, and rising sign. But listen to my intro as well. We have quite a few big events, so expect some shifts. Let's look at the major transits. Some good news: Mars stations direct on February 23rd. After a period of retrograde motion, Mars, the planet of action and energy, stations direct in Cancer on February 23rd. This shift brings renewed momentum and drive, making it an opportune time to pursue goals that may have been on hold. Been meaning to start a fitness routine, finish that DIY project, or finally ask that person out? Mars direct is like your personal hype coach screaming, "Do it now." On the 25th, Mercury Conjunct Saturn in Pisces, bringing a period conducive to serious discussions, planning, and commitment. This alignment encourages embracing mystery and open-mindedness, making it an excellent time for setting long-term goals and engaging in thoughtful communication. Imagine sitting down with your finances and realizing you actually need a budget. Shocking, right? Or maybe it's that chat with your boss, where they finally recognize your hard work. On the 27th, we have a new moon in Pisces, offering a powerful moment for setting intentions related to healing, creativity, compassion, and forgiveness. This lunar event encourages introspection and the planting of seeds for new beginnings aligned with one's spiritual and emotional aspirations. Ever wanted to start a journal, pick up meditation, or just spend a day romanticizing your life? Light a candle, write down your biggest dreams, and let the universe take the wheel, with your guidance, of course. Beginning March 1st, Venus enters retrograde in Aries, prompting a period of reflection on relationships, finances, and personal values. This 6-week phase is ideal for reassessing connections and financial decisions, as well as understanding one's desires and self-worth on a deeper level. Let me give you an example. That just one more purchase mentality. Yeah, your credit card is side-eyeing you. And if an old flame sends a "hey stranger," remember why they're an X before you reply. Finally, on March 2nd, Mercury aligns with Neptune, enhancing creativity and intuition, but also potentially leading to misunderstandings or over-idealization. Simultaneously, the Sun squares Jupiter, which can amplify optimism, but may also encourage overcommitment. It's advisable to approach new opportunities with discernment and clarity during this time. Hi Aries, this week is all about you. With Venus retrograding in your first house, you might feel like you're in a cosmic mirror maze, rethinking your image, confidence, and relationships. Are you showing up as your most authentic, radiant self? Or are you just playing a role to keep the peace? Hint: you don't do fake well. Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces hits your 12th house, which is like a VIP pass to your subconscious. Time to rest, reflect, and tap into your intuition, even though you'd rather be doing than thinking. I know, patience isn't your thing, but trust me on this one. Mars, your ruling planet, finally goes direct in your 4th house. So if home or family matters have felt like a never-ending Mercury retrograde mess, things are about to move forward. Expect major clarity and action on domestic issues. Mercury and Saturn linking up in your 12th house might bring deep realizations, and Mercury conjunct Neptune will either unlock your inner visionary or make you believe something that isn't quite real. Double-check details before making major decisions. Overall, you're in a powerful transition phase. Trust the process, boss up, and let your true self shine. Greetings, Taurus. Taurus, the cosmos is nudging, shoving you out of your comfort zone this week. With Venus retrograding in your 12th house, past love stories, hidden feelings, or even old creative dreams might resurface like a long-forgotten playlist. Are you holding on to something that's already run its course, or is it time for closure and healing? Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces activates your 11th house, pushing you to rethink your social circle, networking goals, and long-term dreams. Feeling inspired to join a new community or finally launch that big idea? This is your sign to do it. Mars stations direct in your 3rd house, bringing momentum to communication, learning, and even short trips. Expect emails to fly in, conversations to heat up, and your brain to be buzzing with new plans. The Mercury-Saturn conjunction in your 11th house brings a serious talk about your future. Maybe a mentor or friend gives you advice that actually clicks this time. And finally, with Mercury meeting Neptune in Pisces, daydreaming is in full force. But make sure you're not getting lost in fantasy land. Keep one foot on the ground while you reach for the stars. Bottom line, your future is calling. Will you answer? Hi Gemini, get ready because your career, public image and social circles are getting a major cosmic remix this week. With Venus retrograding in your 11th house, an old friendship, group project, or even a past collaboration might pop back up. Maybe you're rethinking your role in a community. Are you vibing with the right people? Or is it time for a social detox? Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces lands in your 10th house, a huge deal for career growth, public recognition, and setting new professional intentions. Thinking about launching a business, applying for a dream job, or stepping up as a leader, now's your moment. On top of that, Mars finally stations direct in your 2nd house, so if money matters have been a mess, delayed payments, unexpected expenses, or a lack of financial motivation, you're about to get your groove back. The Mercury Saturn conjunction in your 10th house brings serious career conversations. Maybe a boss, mentor, or industry leader gives you some real talk about where you're headed. And finally, Mercury meets Neptune, which could spark big career dreams. Just make sure you're not falling for illusions or overpromising something you can't deliver. Bottom line, you're stepping into the spotlight. Own it, but keep your feet on the ground. Hi Cancer. This week is pushing you out of your comfort zone in all the right ways. With Venus retrograding in your 10th house, you're reevaluating your career, reputation, and public image. Maybe an old job opportunity reappears, or you're wondering if your work-life balance needs a serious adjustment. Spoiler, it probably does. Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces lands in your 9th house, sparking major wanderlust, learning, and expansion vibes. Thinking about taking a course, publishing something, or booking that bucket list trip? Now's the time to set those intentions. And here's the real game changer. Mars stations direct in your sign, 1st house, meaning your energy, confidence, and drive are coming back full force. If you've been feeling sluggish, second-guessing yourself, or stuck in a rut, get ready to power forward like a cosmic crab on a mission. The Mercury-Saturn conjunction in your 9th house also brings serious conversations about your future, and you may find yourself getting life-changing advice from a mentor or teacher. Finally, Mercury meets Neptune, which enhances creativity, but also makes it easy to get lost in the details. So dream big, but have a plan. Bottom line, you're leveling up in work, knowledge, and self-belief. Step out of the shell, Cancer. Your next adventure is calling. Hi Leo. This week is about deep transformation, financial shifts, and expanding your horizons. With Venus retrograding in your 9th house, you're questioning your beliefs, education, or even long-distance connections. Maybe an old mentor, teacher, or travel romance resurfaces, making you wonder, was that unfinished business, or just nostalgia? Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces lights up your 8th house, bringing a powerful fresh start in shared finances, intimacy, or emotional healing. Feeling like it's time to pay off debt, invest, or let go of emotional baggage. Now's the perfect moment to set those intentions. Mars finally stations direct in your 12th house, which means your inner world is heating up. You're ready to break free from limiting beliefs, self-doubt, or hidden fears that have been holding you back. Expect sudden clarity, or even a spiritual breakthrough. The Mercury-Saturn conjunction in your 8th house brings deep conversations, maybe about money, trust, or emotional commitments. So get ready for some real talk. And with Mercury meeting Neptune, your intuition is on fire. But so is the potential for confusion. Trust your instincts, but don't sign anything without reading the fine print. Bottom line, you're shedding old layers and stepping into a new, more powerful version of yourself. Don't fear the change, you were born to shine through it. Hi Virgo. This week is all about relationships, romantic, business, and even the one you have with yourself. With Venus retrograding in your 8th house, you might be revisiting deep emotional bonds, old financial matters, or even rekindling a past flame that still has a spark. Are they back for closure, or is there still unfinished business? Trust your gut. Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces lands in your 7th house, making this prime time for fresh starts in relationships. New commitments, a business partnership, or deepening a current connection could all be on the table. Just make sure you're on the same page. Mars stations direct in your 11th house, meaning your social life and future plans are picking up speed. If teamwork, networking, or a big dream project has felt stalled, momentum is back. Expect big breakthroughs in friendships and career connections. The Mercury-Saturn conjunction in your 7th house brings serious relationship discussions. Where do you stand? What do you truly want? And with Mercury meeting Neptune, romance is dreamy, but also a little foggy. Are you seeing someone clearly or through rose-colored glasses? Bottom line, whether it's love, business, or friendships, clarity is coming. Set boundaries, embrace new beginnings, and trust that the right people will meet you where you are. Wishing you a very happy week. Hi Libra. This week is pushing you to rethink your daily routines, partnerships, and overall well-being. With Venus retrograding in your 7th house, your relationships, romantic, business, and even friendships are under review. Is this connection truly balanced, or are you giving more than you're receiving? You might hear from an ex, reconsider a partnership, or finally realize that someone's been showing their true colors all along. Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces lands in your 6th house, making it the perfect time to set new health, work, and wellness goals. Thinking about getting back to the gym, tweaking your routine, or setting boundaries with your workload? Now's your chance. Mars stations direct in your 10th house, and suddenly, your career and public life get a burst of energy. If work has been frustratingly slow, or you've been waiting for recognition, things will start moving forward again. So prepare for big career shifts or leadership moments. The Mercury-Saturn conjunction in your 6th house urges you to get serious about your time, responsibilities, and self-care. Yes, that means actually taking breaks. And with Mercury meeting Neptune, things could get a little confusing. So double-check details, especially at work. Bottom line, this week is about balancing relationships, upgrading your daily habits, and stepping into your professional power. The universe is handing you the tools. Use them wisely. Hi Scorpio. This week is bringing major shifts in love, creativity, and personal growth. With Venus retrograding in your 6th house, you might be reassessing your work-life balance, daily habits, and even past relationships that affected your routine. Maybe an old coworker reappears, or you're rethinking whether your current job really aligns with your values. Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces lands in your 5th house, sparking fresh energy in romance, creativity, and personal joy. If you've been craving passion, inspiration, or just more fun, this is your cosmic green light to set those intentions. Mars stations direct in your 9th house, bringing momentum back to travel, education, and big-picture goals. If you've been stuck in planning mode, this transit is like a fire under your feet. It's time to take action. The Mercury-Saturn conjunction in your 5th house asks you to get serious about something you love, whether it's a creative project, a budding romance, or even your approach to joy and self-expression. And with Mercury meeting Neptune, everything feels dreamy, but be careful of illusions in love or creative projects. Don't rush into something without clarity. Bottom line, you're stepping into a period of passion, joy, and major creative breakthroughs. Keep your eyes open, trust your instincts, and don't let distractions dim your fire. Hi Sagittarius. This week is bringing deep emotional resets, fresh starts at home, and a surge of creative energy. With Venus retrograding in your 5th house, you might be re-evaluating past romances, creative passions, or even old flames that suddenly reappear in your DMs. Cue the dramatic "Hey stranger" text. Ask yourself, is this a revival worth exploring, or is it nostalgia playing tricks on me? Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces lands in your 4th house, making this the perfect time for new beginnings in home, family, and emotional security. Thinking about redecorating, moving, or setting emotional boundaries with family? This is your fresh start. Mars stations direct in your 8th house, which means your money, intimacy, and transformation game is getting back on track. If financial matters, joint ventures, or emotional healing have felt stalled, expect progress. The Mercury-Saturn conjunction in your 4th house could bring serious talks about home or family, maybe an important decision about your living situation or an emotional breakthrough. And with Mercury meeting Neptune, clarity around home or family dynamics could feel a little blurry, so don't make big decisions without double-checking the details. Bottom line, you're clearing emotional baggage, reigniting passions, and redefining what home truly means. Trust the process. You're stepping into something way more aligned. Hi Capricorn, this week is all about communication, mindset shifts, and setting up long-term plans. With Venus retrograding in your 4th house, you might be reflecting on home, family, and your emotional foundation. Are there unresolved issues from the past that need closure? Maybe you're reconsidering where or with whom you live. Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces lands in your third house, giving you a fresh start in communication, learning, and networking. Thinking about launching a blog, taking a course, or having that long overdue heart-to-heart with a sibling or close friend? Now's the time. Mars stations direct in your seventh house, bringing momentum back to relationships, partnerships, and contracts. If things have felt stalled in love or business, expect movement, whether that's progress or a much-needed reality check. The Mercury-Saturn conjunction in your third house helps you get serious about how you express yourself and what plans are actually worth committing to. And with Mercury meeting Neptune, inspiration is high, but so is the potential for miscommunication. So double-check details before signing contracts or making big decisions. Bottom line, this week is about setting clear goals, strengthening relationships, and speaking your truth. The universe is giving you the mic, so make your words count. Hi Aquarius. This week is all about finances, self-worth, and getting crystal clear on what you truly value. With Venus retrograding in your third house, expect some revisits in communication. Old conversations might resurface, a past connection could slide into your messages, or you might rethink a project involving writing, teaching, or social media. Are you speaking your truth or just keeping the peace? Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces activates your second house, giving you a fresh start in money, confidence, and personal stability. Thinking about a new income stream or leveling up your finances? Now's the time to manifest abundance. Mars stations direct in your sixth house, meaning your work, daily habits, and health routines are about to get a huge energy boost. If you felt sluggish, unmotivated, or like your to-do list is never ending, this shift will help you get back on track and crushing goals. The Mercury-Saturn conjunction in your second house pushes you to get serious about financial planning, budgeting, or making long-term investments. And with Mercury meeting Neptune, there's potential for a dreamy financial opportunity. But make sure you're seeing the numbers clearly before saying yes. Bottom line, this week is about taking control of your finances, streamlining your daily routine, and being mindful of what and who deserves your energy. Make your next move your best move. Hi Pisces, this week is all about reinventing yourself, manifesting new beginnings, and making smarter financial choices. With Venus retrograding in your second house, you're being called to reassess your finances, self-worth, and spending habits. Have you been investing in the right things and people? Or is it time for a money mindset glow-up? Meanwhile, the new moon in Pisces lands in your first house, bringing a cosmic reset to your identity, personal goals, and how you show up in the world. This is your moment to start fresh, whether that's a style change, a confidence boost, or finally stepping into the version of yourself you've been dreaming of. Mars stations direct in your fifth house, meaning your creativity, romance, and passion projects are getting a major energy boost. If you've been uninspired or waiting for the right moment to express yourself, this is it. The Mercury-Saturn conjunction in your first house gives you some serious main character energy, pushing you to make long-term plans and take yourself more seriously. And with Mercury meeting Neptune, you're super intuitive right now, but also prone to getting lost in fantasy. Dream big, but stay grounded when making decisions. Bottom line, this is a powerful week for stepping into your best self, attracting abundance, and embracing the fresh start the universe is offering you. Go after what you want. It's your time.